Hi, me again. So, I'm back to tell you more about me and, in particular, my mission to help you get to know the organizers, co creators of this Appalachia StarSeed Reunion event. So, as we're building up to that, we're releasing these videos so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. So, this is part two of my three-part series. The first part, I talked a little bit more about me. I want to share a little bit more about my mission, my personal mission. We talked about how I want to intend to work to rewrite old false matrix programs. And we talked about how I do that. One of the ways I do that is by co-creating these transformational disclosure type gatherings. And then the third way that I do that, or the second way that I do that, I should say, is by seeking and promoting contact. And so contact is going to be one of our big themes at this event. And so that can mean a lot of things. I'm going to do another video series surrounding that and related to that. But contact can mean inner contact, contact with each other, or contact with other more advanced civilizations, perhaps, off-world beings, perhaps. But the third way that I work to rewrite false matrix programs is through this vision that I have held since I was a very young woman, early 20s, I would say, to create a wellness-based community. And so this is how we ground these lofty goals and visions into 3D. And so I've had this vision for a long while. It's kind of gone dormant, but it's been revitalized as I hear so many in this community with sharing that same vision and that same goal. So it'd be a community based on freedom, based on contributionism, based on service to others, cooperation, consciousness, healing, inclusiveness, and above and beyond all, it would be a safe place for people to be their imperfectly flawed selves and still be included and still be loved. I mean, that is unconditional love, right? And it's not always easy. I'm learning. We're all learning as we go through life. All of us who are wanting to be in community, well, what does that mean? How do we do it? It's not easy. And less of us have been taught that as we were grown up. In the old days, we had a large extended family. The women stayed at home, so we had to learn to be in community. But as our society has evolved and we're more and more isolated, more and more in our own little boxes alone with just our screens, we are less and less able to relate to others and feel comfortable in community. And this is a widespread societal phenomenon, if you will, and I think it is very likely intentionally done by the bad guys at the tippy top. Why? Because imagine if you are feeling isolated and alone, you may be feeling scared, you may be feeling weak, versus if you are feeling safe in an unconditionally loving community, you are feeling empowered, and together we are so much stronger than we are when we're alone. So that is what drives me and many who are in our group to hold this vision for this alternative community. So to get real specific with it, what I personally envision for myself, and I've held this vision, like I said, for many decades, is a 33-acre wellness-based community with a school, a wellness center, of course, a temple or place to worship or do yoga or qigong, maybe a little pond, a swimming pool, tennis courts, and a stream, nature trails, lots of sustainable housing options, and a concert field, or what I like to call the hot air balloon landing strip. Yes, I do have a pilot's license. I would love to have a hot air balloon landing strip on the property, but that's just, dreaming big, okay? So if you feel like this is a vision that you might share, if you feel inspired by this in any kind of way, you might be one of the people that's being drawn to this group, to join this powerful group of co-creators who share this vision for this alternative to our mainstream matrix program. So if this interests you at all, consider joining us in our Facebook groups. We do monthly meetups locally. We're going to have a big summer reunion in North Carolina in Burnsville in August. Details to come. If you're seeing this on the website, then it's been released. But we look forward to connecting with more and more of you. Please reach out, let us know your thoughts and how we can help support you in your mission. Part of the reason that I share this with you is because what we want to do is also support all of y'all in your StarSeed missions here on earth. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. More to come. Part 3 is going to be really good when I talk a bit more about why gathering is so important and so powerful and why they really don't like it when we do it. All right, so good to see you all, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All right,